Hey, Ho Squad and Ho Nation. Um, Time to talk about fragrances I've been wearing. But before we get started, I just wanted to say, hey, how are you? Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for my Ho Nation people who have joined my who have become members and are helping to support the channel in a financial way. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate everybody. Thank you all for being part. Sometimes it can be like really weird. Being on social media and being a content creator can be a weird space. It can be both a social space and a kind of lonely space. And so I want to thank you all for helping to take away some of that loneliness. I had to put on this headscarf because, man, that bun on the top was really looking like an ornament, like a bow on a, I don't know what it was looking like. Anyway, we're going to talk about fragrances I've worn this month. So let's get started. Okay, so you're either going to see this mid-month because this is all the stuff I've worn toward the middle of the month, or you're going to see it at the end of the month. I haven't quite figured it out. We'll figure it out. It might be one video, might be two, depending on what I feel like I need my content to look like, because it's all about the content. Okay, so anyway, let's talk fragrances. Before we get started, let's have a minute for layering, because I know on my unedited LuuLuu, I talked about layering. And everybody was like, oh my goodness. So let's just have that moment. I do layer. I just don't make it like it has to be layered. One of the things I usually layer is my body care. So I will show you body care that I layer with it to enhance my fragrances. Now, most of the time, and a lot of times, sometimes I do add on a fragrance to enhance that fragrance, but other times I'm just wearing, body care and one fragrance. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm like, oh my God, layering is terrible. No, I'm just saying that in order for a fragrance to be in my collection, it can't just be here for layering. It has to be something that I can actually wear. So let's keep going. Are we clear? Because I know people, because if you say something like, say something about layering like that, and then you talk about layering the next time, you always have them Nazis who be like, but you said you don't layer. No, I did not say I don't layer. I just said I don't do that excessive layering, number one. Number two, if a fragrance for me requires something extra in order for me to want to use it, wear it, then I don't want it. That's all there is to it. All right, so now we're going on. This camera just decides it's time to get started. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. It's something with these Samsungs. Ugh, okay. So I'm so sorry I did that in y'all ear. I didn't mean to do that. All right. So the first day of the month was kind of like midweek, right? Or the end of the week. I don't remember. But anyway, I went with Scarlet Rouge. I was like in a cherry, slightly almondy, let me get this out. I was in a cherry almond mood. This is, it's interesting enough. I own Scarlet Rouge and Perpetual by Moresque. They're a little bit different, but not so much. I'm gonna be real, not so much that you need them both. I just happen to have them both. I like them both. They ain't going nowhere. Scarlet Rouge is more, this one is more cherry almond like to me. Okay, so the difference is this is more cherry almond, whereas perpetual is like spicy and cherry and things. I guess I should go and get, do a side by side so y'all know the difference. But anyway, this is Scarlet Rouge, more cherry almond. It has florals in it. It really gives you that cherry almondy vibe too. And so with that, now, I do have the body wash for this. So when I'm in a cherry almond mood, I go old school. I'm going with my Jergens cherry almond. Now I know I missed it, and for some reason I kept missing the Jergens cherry almond perfume. And I am kind of sad I did. Maybe they'll rebring it, they'll do it again. I don't know. But anyway, that is what I normally use. This is where it all started though, was the Jergens cherry almond. Cause then cause I remember I used to love this cherry almond. You could tell me nothing with this cherry almond lotion. I thought I smelled so good with this. And back then you really didn't have a lot of cherry fragrances, but I was wearing the heck out of this as a kid. It smelled like so sweet and candy like to you. But anyway, and I think the scent was a little bit stronger back then. Or am I going crazy? Is it just me? All right. So these are the two that I wear. So I body wash with it because I did find the body wash. And then I use this right here when I'm in a cherry almond mood. Now, if I'm straight cherry, I got another look for you. I'll tell you all about that later. So then after that, I was in an iris mood, right? So I said, well, let me do a little iris love. Let me get some irisy love going on. And the first one I did was Ramon Monagal's Impossible Iris. This is another slept on fragrance. It is a clean, crisp iris. I do like it. And now when I'm doing my iris, I have two things. I have Perlier. I have the iris body wash, and I have the blue iris body cream. So I always use these whenever I'm going heavy on iris. This is what I wear. This is always part of my base. Now, of course, I could be adding some other things to it, but that is always the base. All right. And because it has raspberry in it, I like to add on my Khye Fragrances Raspberry Beret. See how I did that? I am doing some layering. So yeah, I usually use this. This is Raspberry Beret. I tend to add this in because I like to enhance that iris, that raspberry, that sweetness when I'm wearing. So whenever I see raspberry, a lot of times I use this one because it is raspberry. If you don't have this one, I know his sale is probably over now, but this is giving. It gives. So yeah, this is what I use with it right there. Okay. Now, and going into that again, same layer, same body care, same layering, was Lipstick Rose by Frederick Malle. Gorgeous fragrance. It is giving you raspberry and lipstick. This is super duper giving you that vibe though. It really is. It is giving you that lipsticky vintagey, but not quite vintagey vibes. This is Lipstick Rose in case you've never seen that one. All right, next up is Centenario by Bois 1920. Y'all, this is slept on. Love it. I did send some out, but I've been wearing the heck out of this one. It's so interesting because it doesn't say it has iris in it, but it's giving that powdery vibe. So I always kind of like, so it's one of my powdery ones. But it has ylang ylang and terry flower, which could be seen as more summery. But honestly, this is an all year fragrance for me because that powdery notes makes it work all year round. So it gives you this very slightly exotic vibe all year round, right? So with this, I always, of course, like I said, I was using the blue with this one because it's not iris. I use musk on this one. So on these, when I see this has a musky dry, it has musk and sandalwood and stuff. So on these, I tend to go with my Perlier white musk. I have the body care for this too, which reminds me, I need to re-up. I like to keep this around because I go through it. So I have the white musk body lotion and body wash. So I always, when I'm doing something musky, those are kind of my usual layers. Now with that, because it has some jasmine in it, so I did some jasmine oil. So this is my Olivia Care jasmine oil. I'm thinking I'm going to switch up my jasmine oil once I'm done with this one to night. I'll talk about that anyway. But anyway, once this is over, even though I like it, I think I'm gonna change it up. So I use this with it. So that is Centenario by Bois 1920s Centenario. It's like I can't get nothing out of my mouth right now. That could be taken so many ways. All right, then I had to play with this one because she was brand new. She brand new to the, you know, I got her this month. Did I get her this month? Yes, I did. I did get her this month. All right, so now I got this baby. My friends told me I should get it, and I still haven't posted my Ulta haul. Well, it depends on when this goes up. So either you will have seen the Ulta haul in advance or you won't. I don't know. So anyway, La Vie Belle Elixir, which is making me think I should get some more of these flankers. Because to be honest, you know, I'm not a La Vie Belle fan. Most of us aren't who have been in FragCon for a while. Why? Because, you know, we know she's been around forever and a day, and you can smell her at every church function you go to, at any reunion you go to, at any function, you're going to smell La Vie Belle. So we got over it. But the flankers, okay. I should have been on point with some of these. So anyway, this is lovely. Real talk. Got so many compliments wearing this. I mean, people was like, Liz Galliwell, what are you wearing? You smell so good. I'm gonna be known. And at least here they actually compliment me. Okay, my new school. But anyway, this is La Vie Belle Elixir. Has that raspberry. This one is giving all kinds of things. It has raspberry. It's powdery. It's got the powdery notes. It's got the raspberry. It's got all of those things going on. It's got the irisy vibe to it. So it's giving you like the powderiness and everything. So with this, I didn't. I have a raspberry body wash. I've got to show y'all soon. Don't worry. I'm gonna try to do my cold weather essentials because it ain't just about fall. This stuff just morphs for the whole season. Anyway, this right here. So anyway, this is it is just a really gorgeous fragrance. It turns heads. It's powdery, but it's got the raspberry, so it's got the juiciness. It's got this leather. It's just a lot going on, but it all works so beautifully well together. And it smells so good, and it lasts all day. La Vie Belle's always last, though. I mean, they got that on lock. So this is L'Elixir. Now, with it, I did have a raspberry body wash. And then I used, let me see, I used for my body care because it does have a little rose in it. I went with my, even though this is sandalwood and rose, I don't care. I used my sandalwood and rose by Sugar Mama. All right, next up, I was wearing a Rouge again, which I absolutely just love wearing a Rouge. She's so powdery, she's so girly, she just gives me girly vibes. So when I wear this, I always do my Perlier White Musk vibe. So I do white musk, I do body wash, and the lotion, but then I add on a little rose oil to it because there is some rose, so I add in this Olivia Care rose oil just to really enhance and give me a good base. Now, because there is magnolia in here, I use commodity magnolia with this, so I compare these two. These two together are insanely beautiful. I always get, whenever I wear this, Brandon, when I come upstairs, Brandon be like, you smell good. Brandon, this combination, he thinks it smells so good. And I do get a lot of compliments with this. Something about these two together, they just project. These are both they project and they last very long. So together they are a bombshell. A bombshell. I am a bombshell. They are a bombshell. That's how we roll. All right. Next up is Femininity. Because real talk, besides the fact that I put it in the man said top 5 underrated, it got in there because I was spinning the block because I was about to declutter it. And then after putting it on, I said, girl, are you crazy? No, we don't declutter this. We do not declutter this. All right. So I wore Femininity, which has all kinds of notes, like I said. So this is going to be an interesting combination that I did with this. So I use Night Blooming Jasmine body butter just because this stuff right here is giving. So I got the Night Blooming Jasmine body butter, got that in there because I love this stuff so much that I'm buying me a larger size just to make sure I have it. And I think I'm switching out of the Olivia Care. Once that's gone, I'm buying the oil too because I switch up between using body butters and body oils when it comes to my jasmines because I wear so many white florals. And I think that's what I want to do is start getting some more of that. Like I have lilac, so I think I want a lilac oil. Okay, I'm tripping because I don't even have that much lilac, but I want to have more lilac because I love lilac. Okay, anyway, but then what I did with this is because it has a coffee note. I use this, and I forgot I had this Aromas de Salazar Cafe Oud. I'm going to talk about this I have a plan for a video, and this is such a good coffee fragrance. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure D'Angelo sent this with his mega box of samples. I think it was thrown in there. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, this is such a good coffee, and the oud is real low key, just a little taint. So it worked really well. So it really enhanced the coffeeness of it, but not too much. And then it just was a vibe, y'all. It was a vibe. Next up is one of my favorites. That's always stunts on the hoes. Let's talk. We're going to have to start stunting on these hoes. Again, Attar Dessert in Los Jardins. Mark hates when I do that, but I'm sorry. I just like doing it. Okay. By Loewe. This is this gorgeous sandalwood, right? But it actually does have some other layers to it. What it does on me, it has this beautiful floral on it. It does have like a beautiful rose note on it that really comes out on my skin a lot when it starts. So here's my combination for it. This is a really kind of spicy vibe to me. It comes off kind of spicy. The sandalwood is a little cumin. It gives off this kind of sexy, spicy vibe. But anyway, always gets compliments. People always like, dang, it smells so good. I told you this is the one that I was wearing when the girl was like, it smells so good in here. And I wouldn't. I didn't want to mess with them that day. So because it has the rose, I use my Olivia Care French Rose with it. So I always use this. But now this is a game changer. This is a change up. This is Jergens Sandalwood with warm spices. So this has a spicy nature to it. I'm trying, like I said, I'm really trying to use up things, even though I'm about to have some sandalwood because I'm about to take some off. Is it wrong? Let me ask you this. Just let's have a moment. This is a gifting moment between you and I, between us. And don't judge me, but just, well, okay, I need some judgment to tell me if I should do this. Okay. But anyway, this sandalwood works with it. So I tried, what is it called? It's whatever it is. It's the sandalwood body wash and lotion that I tried, right? That I bought for my Christmas gifts for DJ and Brandon, because I always buy them body care. Just in case you wonder who those are, that's my son and my son-in-law, for the new people. So it smells amazing. So I was like, dang, I need some of this. I need this. But they're huge because they're for men. Because men don't, they don't really change up stuff. They ain't trying to lay it. They just want to wear it. Okay. Especially my kid, them too. So I buy them a lot of body care, like for Christmas. That's my Christmas gift to them. Okay. So here's where the thing comes in. Here's where the judgment's coming in. I was like, I don't want this whole thing. I don't need this big thing, right? But I want some. Well, I have some empty 4-ounce pump ones, like for lotion and things. And I was thinking, I could just take like 2 ounces off of each of theirs, which would be a lot, prior to give it to them. Or maybe I should just ask them on Christmas Day. Say, look, I need some of this. Because I was just going to open up the things, pour it in there. They wouldn't know the difference. Because I don't need the whole thing. I just need enough. No? Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to get some either way. So should I just take it, or should I, request it? That's the question. Should I take it or request it at Christmas? I was just going to take it. They wasn't going to know the difference. Okay, so anyway, now let's go on. Now, here's the last thing I can remember that I wore recently. And this is Sugar Mama Sangria at Sunset. Y'all, I love this fragrance. This is, if you like to smell boozy, this smells like wine. It smells like a red wine sangria. It's got the fruit in it. It's got the pineapples. Like the picture on here, it looks like it's got fruitiness. It's got citruses. It's got all these things. It smells divine. So with it, I use the Sugar Mama Bergamot and Orange Blossom body butter. Now I know I use this for something else, but I can't remember what else. Bergamot and Orange Blossom body butter, because it's giving you that citrusy, that is pulling out that. And all right, so I'm using this Love Potion body oil by Yanni Rescue. And I really like their body oils. The thing about me and body oils and some of the stuff, I don't care if it's super sheeny. What I wanted to do is moisturize my skin. And I wanted to do it in a way that's, my skin feels soft. It feels hydrated. I don't want it to be super greasy. So I like that. Now, all the sheen and all that, it ain't that serious to me. I'm just being real. The whole sheen vibe, it's got to make my skin glisten and glow. Like, I don't, that's a summertime thing, but it can be in the wintertime too. But it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? So this smells so good. And let me tell you something. Her scents on your skin last, and they're super strong. And these are inexpensive. No, she doesn't have dupes, inspired by versions, body oils. But she just has good, clean fragrances. And this is like a fruity fragrance. It's giving you fruit vibes. So this really paired well, enhanced that fruitiness of the sunset and sangria at Sunset. So this is Love Potion by Yanni Rescue. I have a few more from her. I said there's a couple more that I want and to put in my rotation. So I'm being, like I said, especially body care, I'm being very intentional about that. Hello, everybody. Good morning, whole squad and whole nation. I don't know when I'm gonna post this, but it's morning. It's not quite 6 a.m. It's getting, it's about 6 a.m. on a Sunday. I'm recording. I don't know how to say that now. Do we say videotape? Because we're not doing videos. Recording, whatever. Anyway, so I am about to finish up the month in fragrances that I've been wearing, during the day. So it's like my sense of the day, right? And the reason why I'm finishing it early and posting it up is because, quite frankly, I am off next week for Thanksgiving. We have the fall break, and I won't be like wearing necessarily a scent of the day. My plan is to sample some things, so I won't be using my full bottles, things like that. So let's just knock out this scent of the week, the rest of the rest of the month. Let's just knock it out, post it up. Hey, we are done. All right, so let's go. So I'm going to show this one first because, quite frankly, I forgot it the last time I did this. And I kept trying to remember, what was I forgetting? See, this is why I got to do it more often, on time, on timely fashion. This is Jomashop Referral. By, of course, if you've been around, this is Dreamhouse Ikiryo. This is one of the newer ones. Oh my goodness, that he came out with. This is kind of a gourmand. It is very spicy. It's warm. It is, for real, it is spicy and warm. That's what you get when you first smell it. But then it has your line, so it has some florals. So it's like a gourmandy floral. But it's very deep. It's very rich. It's very spicy and ambery and vanilla. It is very delicious, and it is a head turner. People have asked me when I'm wearing it, what am I wearing, in a good way? Because sometimes, people could ask you what you wear, like, what are you wearing, in a bad way. And so, because it has orange blossom or bergamot in it, when I've been having orange blossom and bergamot, I've been using my bergamot and orange blossom body butter by Sugar Mama. Y'all ain't living the Sugar Mama life, but I am. I think I'm gonna get another one of these just to make sure I have a backup, because I know sometimes she rotates things out. So I think I'm about to do a Sugar Mama body care um thing. You know what it's called? A thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all right. So we have this. So we're here with that. Then next up, I wore Natural by Khye Fragrances. And this one definitely has orange blossom in it, so I know I use this. It's got shea butter in it. It's got a little coconut. This is, y'all about to see some more about it. So I'm not going to say a lot because it's about to be in my underrated for Khye Fragrances. Let's get it done. All right. So here we go. This is Natural. This is another one that turns heads. One of my students was like, you smell so good. So I'm like, because it has this really just chill, warm scent to it. So this is Natural by Khye Fragrances. All right, next up, I wore this. This is by Trisardi. This is, I don't even know how to say that. It's just there. Porto Nuovo. This is, guys, this is, oh, this is so delicious. This is so good to me. But it has a beginning. It has mandarin. It has bergamot and mandarin and everything. But what it really has, it has amaretto. It has heliotrope. It is a very powdery, sweet, vanillic kind of almondy vibe, right? So with it, this is what I did. I did body butter wise Sugar Mama's almond croissant. Now this is if you really want to smell like an almond croissant, because this smells like an almond croissant. And then hold on, I did Boticario vanilla oil, Madagascar vanilla oil. And this is just what it is. It's a vanilla oil. I've had this for a long time, as you can tell. And it's a really great, just if you want a basic vanilla, and the oil itself is really nourishing for your skin. So all this together, I was smelling like a vanilla almond cookie vibe, just giving that vibe. Okay, just giving that vibe. All right, so then I decided to pull out one of the OG Stunting on the Holes fragrances. This, I don't have to say anything about this fragrance. I'm just going to show it. And y'all know what she do when you wear her. This is Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. She's a stunner. A stunner. A stunner. right? And of course, it's tuberose. So I got to pull out my Perlier tuberose body cream. And let me tell y'all, I think they've discontinued this. I am about to be sick. I have one more jar and I'm almost done with this one, as you can tell. I'm about to be sick if they have discontinued it. So I'm watching them to see if they pull it out again this winter time because it's not on the website now. Because if they pull it out again, I'm buying 2 more of these because I live for this stuff. This is one thing because I'm a tuberose hoe. And if you are a tuberose hoe, you need to have this in your life because this is, you could just wear this and you could just use the the shower cream and this, and you will smell like a lovely tuberose all day. I'm just saying. And for some reason, I decided to do something a little different because I don't have peach. I need a peach oil, so I'm about to go. That's what I'm looking for, peach oil. I did this body oil mist by J.R. Watkins. This is lemon cream. I don't know why I decided I want to do lemon cream with it, but I did, and it was okay. It was okay. It was okay. This is a nice spray, and it penetrates really well, but it definitely gives you that. If you like, what was the lemon pound cake? Iced lemon pound cake. I think that's the one from Bath and Body Works. This is giving that. So if you have those like Devotion, Lyra, anything like that, this body oil mist will go perfectly with it. I'm just letting you know. Now, of course, one day I wore the Teriyaki Intense. I'm not even going to discuss it right here. If you want to see, I have just done a first impression and unboxing. So I wore Teriyaki Intense, trying it out. So y'all know what I did with that. It's back in the box, macerating, maturating, syncopating, decapitating. I don't know what it's doing. But anyway, that's what it's doing. And finally, I wore this because I got it and I had to wear it. This is Wanderlust by Dreamhouse Ikiryo. This is a brand new fragrance. He had a quick buy one, get one free sale. He did his Black Friday sale early and I snatched this up. I'm not going to talk about it, but it's Orange Blossom and Honey. Yes. Okay. Because I have to talk about it in my blind buys. Good, the band, man. So here we go. There's that. All right. So that is the end of November. It's so funny because I've been seeing a few people talking about doing the trays and how the trays, it's so restrictive. That's why I can't do them. Because I'm one of them type of people. I put stuff on a tray like that, and then I'll be like, and then I'll start looking at other things. My mind is weird. And I know some people are talking about how, they want to start doing things a little differently. And that's why I've been doing this. So as opposed to like saying I'm gonna wear something, I might be in a mood for like all almond, and then I'll wear all almond one week. Or I might be in the mood for rose and I'll just wear rose. So it just all depends on where I'm at, or some honeys or something. So I think this works better for me, just trying to keep up with what I'm wearing. I should do better. I haven't done the best I could with it, keeping up with everything. But in the grand scheme of things, is I'm at least semi remembering to let you all know. Now, if I do any layering, I always will let you know. There was no real super layering this week. It was just body care and the fragrances, because that's pretty much my basic layering thing. All right, y'all. As always, I'm out of here. We're done with the month. Thank you so much for watching. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.